All right, morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming through, braving the weather here this morning. This is terrible Joburg weather. We're always boasting about our weather up here. I don't know who organized this morning. Terrible weather. Anyway, thank you for coming through. I'm glad there's so many of you. Just make sure, again, if you're new in the room, just put your cell phones on silent for me. Thank you for all of you who've tuned in live this morning from around the country. We're going to spend the next 45 minutes talking about DuePoint. Can you believe 5 days left in November? It's literally December on Friday this week. Hey, can you believe it? That's crazy. Anyway, we're hoping to make some waves, make some motion in the last few days of this year and into the future with DuePoint. DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. First founded in 1952, Constantia is both a listed and licensed life and short-term insurance company. So this is not a new business. In fact, I heard in 2 months' time, Constantia is 66 years old. So this is not a new business that you're looking at this morning. It's a well-established business. Go and do the research you want on this business. We are, of course, an authorized and registered financial services provider. There's our FSP number with the Financial Services Board of South Africa. And you can find us all online, all of our certificates and associations, and you can see them on the wall on the way out next to the front door before we go. We got a team of people here dedicated and committed to the task of DuePoint and to working with you. This team here, you will get to know well if you spend some time with us. We are here specifically for you. This is a homegrown South African company. You will always find us in this building here, Monday through Saturday. So you're not having to find someone overseas or try and find an email address. No, we're right here. You're going to be able to find us here all the time. We've got all the skills that we need for the task here, but I always feel like the most important fact to this team is that we're available to you all the time. This is me, Brendan Benfield. I'm the senior executive here and the best looking of the team. I've been in the industry for 20 years. Why does everyone laugh so hard at that comment? Been in the industry for 20 years. I'm a chartered accountant. This is Tim. He's also a chartered accountant. He's our banking guy, comes out of the banking industry. We've got Stacey out of the auditing industry. We've got Jane out of the direct selling industry. And we've got the ugliest guy, Rob, over here. He'll take revenge on me later in one of his presentations. Rob, he's our design guy. Spent 20 years marketing financial services companies. So we've got all the skill sets that we need. But like I said, the most important fact is we're here for you. What do we do at DuePoint? Well, we've got two objectives. Our primary objective at DuePoint is to create income that is reliable, controllable, and stable in the hands of South Africans. At the moment, as South Africans, we don't have this luxury. We just don't. If you're a full-time employee, you know someone else is telling you how much you can earn. The whole time, you've got somebody telling you what you're going to be earning. You can't increase it unless you're a commission earner or a shift worker. Even then, you've only got limited number of hours to increase or decrease your pay. When there's a crisis in your life, you don't get to go to your boss and say, listen, I need double my salary this month, please. You don't get to control your earnings. At DuePoint, we want to fix that. We want to give you the control back again. At the same time, we're living in an economy where prices are going up every single month. Frightening prices increasing all the time. They tell us what, inflation's 6% or something like that? But it's not. It can't be. It's probably closer to 20% if we look at the things that we actually buy. Bread and maize and all of these things. The prices are off the charts at the moment. Now, how do we keep up with that when we've got a boss telling us we're going to get a 3% increase or a 6% increase, but the shops are increasing their prices at 20%? The only way we've managed to survive that for the last 100 years is with debt. We've plugged ourselves into a system. We've invented a system, in fact, that has every possible form of debt in it to bridge the gap between what we earn and what we need just to survive in the economy that we have. We've got debt for clothes and food and cars and houses and everything. When Granny dies, we go and get more debt to pay for the funeral. You know what it's like? It's a nightmare. And it gets worse and worse for us as the little money we make gets bled off into repaying this debt and running from debtors. And we always laugh. We know everybody's got 2 telephones or 3 telephones and 2 bank accounts or 3 bank accounts. There's the one bank account where the salary comes in. There's the other bank account where the debtors get to raise their debit orders against. And then we got the one cell phone which is for friends and family, and the other one where the debt collectors get to call you on. This is the miserable, miserable life we live in. Hey? It's a complete nightmare, the situation that we're in here. And we want to fix that at DuePoint by giving you a tool that creates income that you can control, and that's not here today, gone tomorrow, but recurring and stable and reliable. That's what we're hoping to do. The second objective that we have is we want to have a different kind of experience with our customers. We want to be a different kind of financial services company, one that connects its customers directly to the heart of our business, 24 hours a day in communication with us. We want to educate you. We want to give you experience and the opportunity to see into the financial services market. It's an industry that's completely regulated out all South Africans. There's a very small group of people that are in it. Well, we want to open the window and let you look in to this industry. With those two objectives together, we created what we call the DuePoint system. The DuePoint system is where you come in. Really simple. What it does, it allows you as an individual to contract with us as what we call wealth engineers. Wealth engineers have one task, the task of connecting people to us. That's all you've got to do. No selling, no advertising, no advising. All you've got to do is connect people to us. When you connect people to us, you give us market penetration. We get into the market. And we have these new channels in which we can come and distribute our products. When we do that and people buy and pay for our products, we create revenue. And it's from that revenue that we create that recurring, stable, reliable, extra income for you. Nobody's going to ask you at DuePoint to quit your jobs. That would be ridiculous in the current economic climate. Keep your jobs, be great. This is a tool you add to your life. You add it to your life, and we create this extra income for you. The extra income that will bridge the gap, we hope, that you're currently filling with debt and other things. Okay, now, it is recurring. Now, this is the cornerstone of our system. We did not want to create another system where you have to buy things and then sell them to your friends and hope that every month they buy. Because that doesn't create recurring income. Some months they're buying, some months they're not. Some months you're in a position where you can sell, and other months you're not. You're lying in hospital, you're on holiday, you're busy at work, you can't sell, and your income comes crashing down again. No, we use financial services and lifestyle products here, which means that every month the debit orders are raised automatically. Those payments for those products happen no matter what your circumstances are in that month. They come through, which means that as they paid, you are given this recurring and stable income through the DuePoint process. We then put another layer on it. We say that lots of you don't have time. Most people in South Africa don't have time to add something like this to their lives. We're so busy, we're so drained. All of our hours are sucked up by our jobs that keep us poor. And I don't think many of you have got jobs that are making you rich, have you? No. If you do, let me know. I'd like to come join you. Okay. The jobs keep us poor, and all of our time is lost in them. We don't know that. We know this, and that's why we created the DuePoint system. We want to be part of a solution that gives you your time back as well. And so we allow you to leverage others in the construction of your channels for us. Other people's time and energy and thought is now used to drive your success in our system. It's a system that creates that financial independence and time independence for you. Now, what's important to note, folks, is that this is not an employment opportunity. We're not hiring people here. We're not recruiting or sponsoring here at DuePoint. We don't do that. I got all the staff I need, thank you very much. What we're doing is we're creating a tool and we're putting it in your hands. And we're saying, here's the tool. You use it. I don't care how much or how little you use it. It's your tool. You go away and use it. You're completely independent from us. Now, there's no risk in becoming a wealth engineer, ladies and gentlemen. No risk at all. We have worked out a system as best we can that eliminates financial loss for you. Because in all of these things, I was talking to one of our guys who's up in Limpopo. He says, I can't get people to trust me because they've lost so much money into other things. This we know. This is why when we sat down to make the system, we said we don't want people to lose money into the system. So we eliminated that risk for you. There's no startup cost, no startup kit. There's no starter manual you have to buy. There's no application form fee. There's no monthly fee, sales fee, admin fee. There's none of these costs. There is no cost in being a wealth engineer at DuePoint. There's no premium on your product to be a wealth engineer. By being a DuePoint product owner, you're automatically a wealth engineer here. There's no cost for you. And so today you can become a wealth engineer. Today, start building your channel today without having sent a single cent to DuePoint. It also does not require any educational qualification. You're not brokers, you're not representatives, you're not advisors, you don't sell, you don't market at DuePoint. And as a result, everybody can become a wealth engineer at DuePoint. Now, folks, you are building an asset. These channels that you create for us here at DuePoint, as I said to you, create recurring, stable income. Like a business that creates recurring and stable income, you're now able to build a model that prices it. And when you can price something, you can sell it. And that's exactly what happens at DuePoint. Your channels that you create are now your asset. You can sell them, you can transfer them. One day they'll be handed over to your children. And they will continue to earn on the income you created during your time building your channel at DuePoint. How many of us are leaving assets behind to our children right now? None is the correct answer. None. We have great sets of debt we're going to give to our children, for sure. But none of us are creating assets we'll hand over to our children. We want to change that. We call it generational legacy. That's what we want to do. We want to create something that you can hand to your children, they can carry on building, and then hand over to their children, and so on and so on. The wealthiest people in the world have done that for 200 years. That's why they're so wealthy. They've got generation after generation to work on their businesses and make them bigger and bigger. We want to do that here at DuePoint. It is what we equip you to do in our system. Folks, this is a system of convenience. We sat down and we said we don't want to do any of the things that people hate about network marketing. We don't want to do that's embarrassing, that turns people off. We want to eliminate that. And that's what we did. We sat down, we listed the issues, and we eliminated them. The number one fear, people don't want to be doing selling. We hate selling. We don't want to have carloads full of stock. We don't want to have to sit in front of our friends and beg them to buy products. No. We've eliminated that. There is no selling at DuePoint. You are eliminated from the sales transaction completely. We as DuePoint are responsible for the selling, not you. So you can relax about that one. You don't need to do any presentations. There's only two people that do presentations here, Rob and I. And through our technology, you will have us in your pocket 24 hours a day anywhere in the country. Okay? You never ever have to do a presentation ever again with the DuePoint system, and so on and so on. Your one task at DuePoint is simply to connect individuals to DuePoint, and you do that in 4 ways. The first way is you go to our information counter and buy a USB stick. It's 170 Rand. You buy the USB stick, you've got our presentation on a USB, you can plug it into your TV or into a computer any time of the day, and we're ready to do the presentation for you. The second way, if you're in Gauteng, bring people here. Monday through Saturday, we do presentations. Monday through Saturday, 6 days a week. You can come to this room, and we'll do a presentation for you and your guests. Go and look at our schedule on our website or on our phone app. You know when we go live. Bring the people, put them in here. Then our third way of you connecting people to DuePoint, your number one way, your number one connection to DuePoint is through our YouTube channel. You go to YouTube, you search DuePoint, you will find every presentation we've ever done there. Every single one. And you can pick your favorites, and again, 24 hours a day, Christmas morning in Pofadisrus, you can click a button, and there I am, full makeup, fresh, ready to go for you. You can be in a mine shaft somewhere, 3 o'clock in the morning, you click a button, and there we are, ready to do the presentation for you. Nationwide, you are never ever going to have to convince someone again to do anything for anyone. You say to them, folks, you need more money? Click. And you play the video for them. That's all you do at DuePoint. It is a system of convenience. Now, the fourth way you connect people to DuePoint is through our live streams. Every one of our presentations is broadcast across the country every day. Every day. Night times, lunch times, mornings. We do the presentation, we broadcast it. If you're at work, if you're at home, at church, lying in the bath, we can't see you, it's fine. You click a button on your phone, you click a button on your tablet or at your computer at work, and there we are presenting live, in real time, to anybody you want to connect to DuePoint. You never have to do a presentation again, you just do those 4 connection points. When you connect people to us, some of the people you connect are going to catch the vision. They're going to catch the vision. Not all of them, but some of them. And they're going to want to become wealth engineers. When they do, we allocate them to you, and your channel is born. These folk go out. They do the same thing. They connect people to us. Some catch the vision, become wealth engineers again. We allocate them to you. And this process continues over and over and over again until you've got people around the country connecting people to DuePoint and growing your channel of distribution for us here. We then come along as DuePoint. This is the task you don't have to do. And we facilitate the purchase of our products into this channel. And your income is born. Now, what's important to note, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sorry to disappoint you, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not there is a price to pay for success when you're dealing with genuine income earning opportunities like this one. And the price you pay at DuePoint is your time. Your time is what you're going to have to put into the DuePoint system to create a new economic future for yourself. What we do at DuePoint is we convert time into money. So normally, if you started your own business, you'd have to pour a whole lot of money into starting that business. Office, staff, equipment, all of that. You'd pour money in, and you'd hope to convert that into more money later. At DuePoint, you don't pour money in. You pour time in. The more time you put in, the more success you will have at DuePoint. It requires perseverance, persistence, thought, determination if you are going to change your future with us. But for those of you who choose to do that, to put that into your channels here at DuePoint, we reward you in two ways. The first way is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you R27.50 for every product, not person. We don't pay for people. For every product that's paid for in your channel, multiplied by a factor of where that payment was made in your channel. So for instance, you go out, you chat to a few of your friends. They become product owners, they make their product payments, and you get R27.50 multiplied by 200%. These are your friends. They're on your first point. 55 Rand. 55 Rand for every product. So each of these individuals can have more than one product every month that they make their debit orders successfully. This is real 21st century money that we're talking about here. It's not 1 Rand or 5 Rand or 12 Rand. This is real money. These few guys go out, they chat to a few more people, they take a product, they make their product payment. Again, you get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. 55 Rand. In this example, you've been here 3 or 4 minutes, you've put a handful of people in, and you're earning just under 1,000 Rand a month. It hasn't changed your life, but you'll feel it. The thing about the DuePoint system is you feel it almost immediately into your personal economic position. You go out, you spend some more time. Your channel starts growing beyond the second point. As you put people in, you now start earning at a diminishing rate, but only to the 8th point. There's no limit to your potential here at DuePoint, no limit at all. From the 8th point on, you will always earn 4% of R27.50 on every point that you qualify to earn on. Now go away, go to our YouTube channel, watch the training video on how you qualify to earn. It's 6 minutes. I explain the whole business to you in 6 minutes. That's how difficult it is. So complicated, it took me 6 minutes to explain it to you. When you understand that, you will understand that there is no limit to how much you can earn and how big the channel is that you can create here at DuePoint. And the idea behind that, of course, is so that you can hand it over to your children and they can carry on growing the channel from there. Maybe you do 25 points. They take it over, they do 75 points. They hand it over to their children and they grow beyond. There's no limit to your potential here. Now, what does that translate to practically? Okay, how much do you think you could earn through the returns program at DuePoint? Well, difficult to answer. Every one of you is going to grow at a different rate. Most of you will do nothing. I don't know why. We try to get everyone, but a percentage of you are going to pick this tool up and use it. If you do, what does it look like? Well, we went and we got a whole lot of historic data, we did a whole lot of mathematics, so we came up with what we think is a conservative growth rate formula for you. You're a new wealth engineer, how fast are you going to grow? Let's guess at 3 plus 2. You'll all grow at different rates, but let's use this example. 3 plus 2 says in your first month, you've got to go out and find 3 people and put them in your channel. 3 people in an entire month. It's not a big ask. Then every month thereafter, you've got to put 2 people in. 1 every 2 weeks. Can you do that? 1 person, you're responsible for 1 person every 2 weeks? I think you can do that. But you've got to do it every single month, including December, which is coming up now where everyone wants to do nothing. You've got to do it now too. 2 people. If you can do that persistently over time, and we put lapses in and cancellations and people not doing 3 plus 2, etc., and you work with your teams as you build them, we believe that after 6 months, you can reasonably expect to be earning around 2,500 Rand a month. 2,500 Rand a month. That's 30,000 Rand a year. 6 months with us. 6 months with us, your personal home flow of cash has increased by 30,000 Rand. You've still got your job. You earn your salary plus 2,500 Rand reliably and stably every month from DuePoint. If you can push through to a year, can you do a year with us? It's this time next year. Coming up on Christmas next year. If you can do that, we reckon you can reasonably expect to be earning about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. It's a year with us. It's 120,000 Rand a year that you've increased your earnings by. Okay, now I keep forgetting to ask Rob, but I want Rob to make this 3 red, okay? Because it's at that 3 where you all quit. You all quit. You come to me and say, Brendan, your business doesn't work. And I go, why does my business not working? You go, because I've spoken to everybody that all said no. And I go, you spoke to everyone? All 51 million South Africans? How did you do that in 90 days? I'm sure there's a business in that. Folks, you've got to pay with time. People are very disappointing creatures. I can assure you, you're going to go to many people who are going to say no. But there's going to be a percentage of people who say yes, and it's that percentage that changes your future completely. Can you do 12 months? Because if you can, it is reasonable to estimate that you'll be on about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. Your salary from your job plus 10 grand a month. How do your circumstances change? Can you do 2 years with us? If you do 2 years with us, we reckon you'll be on about 27,000 Rand a month. 360,000 Rand a year. 360,000 Rand a year, 2 years. And it's Christmas 2019. Can you do 3 years with us? 3 years with us, we reckon you'll be on about 45 to 50,000 Rand a month. 600,000 a year. If you can do 4 years with us, we reckon you're on about 60 to 65,000 Rand. 720,000 Rand a month. And if you can do 5 years, half a decade, 60 months, not the first 3 months and then quit, 60 months of perseverance, thought, energy, and time being put into your channel, we reckon you'll be earning around 80 to 100,000 Rand a month. That's $1 million a year. You are now part of the top 35,000 people in the country. That's what you are, if you can do 5 years with us. All right. Well, now, people react differently to me. Some people say 5 years is just way too long. They saw on Facebook that they can earn 100,000 Rand a month after 90 days. Yeah, that's not real. We are creating stable, lifetime income here. Recurring. Not, it stops there. Every month thereafter, you're earning the 80,000 Rand a month. If you're going to do that genuinely, guys, it takes time to do it. Then other people say to me, Brendan, this is marketing, nobody earns this stuff. Nobody earns this stuff. Guys, that might be in other systems. In the DuePoint system, we've already got people earning this amount of money, and we only opened this division in February last year. Folks, the maths has already been proven. So we like to show you people on the ground doing this. Now, like I said to you, 80% of you are not going to do this. I don't know why. You would think, given the economic circumstances of most of us, you'd jump to the opportunity, but only about 80% of you are going to do it. So there's about 12 people in each row. That means 3 of you are going to do it, 9 of you are going to not. So at the end of this presentation, take a vote and just pick who the 3 people are that are going to do this, okay? You've got to decide. You have to decide tonight what side of that line you're on. I can only show you those people who have chosen to be on the 20% side. The 80%, just look around you. They'll be gone. Those that, you know, I can't. So every month, we pick just 4 people, 3 to 4 people every month out of our entire pool of people who are earning. And we put them on the stage and we say, tell us how you're doing it. Tell us about your story. So we've got this couple this month. They came up for the month of November. Nick and Shani, you can see we had to cut Nick's head off there because otherwise we wouldn't have seen Shani down here. Even though the IT guys were trying to get it, just it didn't. Anyway, Nick's been with it. Nick was here with us. He's had the slow walk with us, on the slow chipping away walk. He arrived. He was the guy who sat down with his wife 2 weeks in and said, I've spoken to everyone, it's not working. And she said, let's draw up a list of all the people you've spoken to. There were 13 people on the list. And he was like, I can't do this. I've spoken to everybody. No. Fortunately, his wife spoke some sense into him, and they've carried on. They've got full-time jobs. They've got kids at home. They don't have time for this business. They're just chipping away at this business. Nearly a year down the line, they get an extra 4,000 Rand a month. That's an extra 48,000 Rand a year they've adding to their household income. An extra 48 grand a year that they've now got, chipping away slowly at this business. Then we got Jack. Jack's from Fitbank. Joined us 10 months ago. 10 months ago. Hey? And in 10 months, he's built a channel worth 8,000 Rand a month. I said it would take 9 to 10 months. I mean, I said it would take about a year to get to 9 to 10,000 Rand a month. Okay? He's on track. A year, 2-3 months from now, he's going to be on 10, 11,000 Rand a month. Okay? Extra on top of his salary. Then we've got Don down in PE. Okay? The Windy City. All right, Don joined in December, did nothing until June. Did nothing. Too busy, life, etc. June, he started building his channel. In 6 months, he's created a channel worth 11,000 Rand a month. 6 months. 6 months. I said a year, he did it in 6. Okay? Then we've got Motla Letsona. Hey, I'm getting it, hey? It's starting to roll now. That name is starting to roll. Motla Letsona. Okay. From some of you can't even say it. I heard it. It's great. That's a serious name. Bloemfontein, Free State. Bloemfontein, Free State. Joined us April. 7 months ago. 7 months ago, 11,000 Rand a month. 11,000 Rand a month. Crazy. Now again, absolutely. Free State, not Gauteng. All of you watching live, it's not because she was able to bring her people here every day. No. I think she's been to our offices twice in the last 7 months. Everything is built using our remote tools. DuePoint is online. We don't have paper application forms and brochures and things like that. No, everything's on your phone, everything's on your computer. We're in your pocket anywhere you are. You can build this business no matter what province you're from. Okay? You can see all of this happening. All right, go to our YouTube channel. We've got all of our testimonies there. There must be 70 of them. People earning 700 bucks, 3,000 bucks, 8,000 people earning 68,000 Rand a month. Go there, watch their see how they're using the DuePoint system and the returns program to change their finances at DuePoint. Okay, that's the first way you earn. That's just the first. The second way you earn, folks, is through our XP Rewards program. Our XP Rewards program is designed to train you from beginner to expert as a wealth engineer here at DuePoint. If you don't know how to do this, it doesn't matter. If you've never done this before, doesn't matter. We'll show you how to do it. Okay? What it does is we send you through a series of steps and programs, and as you complete them, we give you experience points. We call them XP points. They're just a measure. They're not worth rands and cents. They're just a measure of how experienced you are with us. One of the programs we're running at the moment is we're saying bring a guest to the head office between Monday and Friday, and for every guest you bring, we'll give you 1,000 XP. All right? Anyone around the country can do this. Make it an opportunity to get up to the head office, bring your guests, a bus load full of them, and you get 1,000 XP per guest you bring to our head office between Monday and Friday till the middle of December. Okay? Huge opportunity to earn XP in our system. Now, naturally, as you complete the steps and programs in our system, your channel is going to be growing. If you're bringing lots of people to the head office, people are going to be signing up as wealth engineers. Your channel is going to be growing. Where you meet the experience criteria and the growth criteria in our program, we rank you up. And as we rank you up through our training program, we reward you. In the beginning, we reward you with a little bit of cash. This is on top of those returns we were just talking about. You get cash, okay? And once we've got the cash, as you get a little bit more serious and you get a little bit more growth, well, so does the cash that we reward you with. We then start to give you tools that help you grow your channel. At rank 5, we give you an imported lightning memory stick from the USA. It plugs into every electronic device in South Africa. It's filled with all of our presentations and downloads and testimonies and tools. You can plug it into any computer or anything that you want, and there we are, giving the presentation for you, connecting people to DuePoint. Then in rank 7, we give you an imported set of business cards worth 12,500 Rand. We give it to you. It's gold gilded, it's gold printed, it's on imported paper, and it's custom made for you. When you're giving people these business cards, you're connecting people to DuePoint and growing your channel and your income. Then at rank 9, as long as you maintain your channel size with us, every year that you do, we take you and your family away on a 1-week holiday, 5-star business class, all expenses paid. Now, if you maintain your channel size with us, that means that it is potentially for the rest of your life. So you've created economic freedom for yourself through our returns program. And now we give you 1 week a year, every year, with you and your family away, 5-star business class. Now we're going in December this year. We're going 27th of December, all of our rank 9s getting on the planes with us, and we're heading off on our trip. That's 32 days away. I don't think you guys are going to make it. Rank 0 is where you are right now, and you've got to get to rank 9. But you know what's beautiful about this system? You don't requalify every year. You don't start on 0 in January every year. That's not how this works. You accumulate in our system. So everything you do in the next 32 days, all the growth that you get in the next 32 days, that is where you start on the 1st of January 2018. You can build the whole of next year. If you don't make it next year, it doesn't matter. The 1st of January 2019, your entire year of 2018 plus these 32 days is the spot that you start on the 1st of January 2019. So we give only 2 guarantees at DuePoint. The one guarantee is everyone who sticks around and perseveres will go rank 9. They will. It's just a matter of time because you're accumulating all the time. The other guarantee we give is that for everybody who quits, you won't go rank 9. Those are the only 2 guarantees we give you. It'll be your decision how much work and time you put in, and your decision whether you're willing to pursue this. But every one of you will go rank 9 who perseveres and pursues this without quitting. Now, we're going, and we felt that it was wrong of us not to at least show you where we're going, because you're not coming with us. So we thought, all right, we'll show you where we're going. This is actual footage of the hotel we're going to this year.
All of your wind has gone, and all of the paths you've drawn have sunk to the ocean sun where no one can see. You stand on at the dark embrace, cower the dreams you chase under the rust and blood. Don't let yourself give up.
It looks like it should be okay. Yeah. Probably worth the effort. We've got 2 planes full of people coming with us this year. So again, if you think this stuff doesn't work, I don't know who these 2 planes full of people are then. But they're coming with us, and we're going on the 27th. Now, we have a rank 9 lady with us here today. She's been rank 9 for a few months, but she hasn't had an opportunity to come here because she doesn't live close. But she's here today. So, Rena van Straten, please come up. I want to give you your rank 9 trophy. Well done. Here we go. As I said, Rena again proving that you don't have to build your channel in Gauteng. Not close by, came in specially for the dev seminar this morning in the introduction presentation, and is going to be on the plane with us on the 27th of December. That's right. Well done, Rena. Good. Have a seat. Hey, fantastic. Along with piles of other people that are coming with us in this process. Now the decision is yours. That's the decision. Are you coming with us this year or next year or the year after? And as I said, you've got this guarantee. If you persevere year after year, you will get there. If you quit, guaranteed you won't. Guaranteed you won't. You've got to decide now what you want. At Rank 11, we give you another very useful tool. It's your own car. It's not rented to you or financed from us. It's not branded, and we don't give it to you and take it away. It's your car. We want you to build your own economic future with it. Every month, as part of our training programs, we run what are called Wealth Quests. They're little, small, bite-sized training chunks that we want you to do to build sustainable channels. Every month, everyone who completes the criteria of these training programs is rewarded with tools. Tools that we know are going to help you, and tools that we hope become part of your toolkit here. Every month they're different. Some months it's an iPad, an iPhone, cash, data, Wi-Fi routers, all the bits and pieces you need to do this business. This particular month, we've got the Come Fly With Me challenge, and for everybody who completes the criteria, you're going to get a smart, large LED TV. Okay? Why? Not for watching movies over December. For connecting people to DuePoint. That's what we're going to do. You're going to plug it into the internet, and now you've got a TV that can show our presentations every day. Everybody who completes the criteria is going to get one of these TVs. Not a little one like this. It's like this that you're going to get. Okay, what's the criteria? We've only got a few days left, 5 days left, but for wealth engineers that are going for it, you had to get somebody in, new, get them qualified, and all paid by the end of the month, and you had to get one of your existing first pointers to rank up during the month. Make sure you understand the terms and conditions. Go to your phone app and read them, or go to our website and read them, but go for it. Everybody who completes this quest is going to get the TV this month. I hope you're wealth engineers. I hope you're going for it this month. Folks, people ask me the question, how do we afford to pay for all of this? It's a good question. I think it's an easy one for people to get confused around, so we like to clear it up. What we do in the traditional insurance and banking space is we advertise to you. TV, billboards, radio stations, you name it, everywhere we're paying for adverts. And it costs the industry more than R1 billion a year in advertising alone just to get you to connect with us. Here at DuePoint, and I mean, what do we do with the cost of that? We build the cost of that into the price of your products. So if you're paying your banking fees, your funeral cover, car insurance, all of those payments, 30 to 50% of them is next month's marketing cost. That's in there. It's built in the price. Now, we do exactly the same thing at DuePoint. The only difference is we don't advertise. Not anywhere, not ever. You're never going to see an advert for DuePoint because we use you. You go out and connect individuals to us, penetrate the market for us. And so all that money that we would have spent on SABC and DSTV and cheetah billboards and all, we don't spend there now. Now we've got it available to spend on you and your channels. That's the basic mathematics behind this model. We then come along now as DuePoint. This is us now, our task. And we facilitate the purchase of 3 products in your channel. This is not your responsibility. It's our responsibility. The first product is our Access Wealth Plan. It costs 299 Rand a month, and it gives you 2 independent products. The first one is your very own tax-free investment account. Okay? This is a no notice, no restriction period account. We take 100 Rand of your 299, we put it in the account for you every month. Which means that the actual cost of this product is only 199 Rand because that other 100 Rand is immediately available to you. There's no waiting periods or restriction periods on this investment. Whatever's in there is immediately available for you whenever you need it. Now, this is not a savings account, ladies and gentlemen. We're not a bank. It's not going in. You're not getting interest on this money. We're doing what we think is even better. We're making you shareholders in the South African economy. That money is invested into the stock exchange. You now own shares in the industry, and your money moves with the stock exchange. That's the first product you get. The second product you get in this Access Wealth is our 110,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. This means that if you pass away from an accident, your beneficiaries get the value of your investment and 110,000 Rand. That's all for 299, and 100 Rand of that is going into your investment. Our second product is our Wealth Guard product. It's 274 Rand a month, and for 274 Rand, you get 1.1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. That 1.1 million personal accident cover comes with no waiting periods, no deferred benefit periods, no medical examinations, and no maximum age limits. You can have this product to your last breath. Now, folks, we do not sell funeral cover or life cover here. We don't cover death by illness from natural causes or anything like that, because that then flies in the face of our primary objective. Our primary objective is to put income in the hands of South Africans. The moment we add illness cover to any of our products, half the people you bring here will not be able to join DuePoint. Why? Because they're going to have pre-existing conditions that we cannot cover. Now, with our products, everybody in South Africa can be a wealth engineer. You can bring anybody here and everyone can participate in this business, and your income rises as a result at twice the rate it would have. Our third product, folks, is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. For 274 Rand a month, you get to be a member of this club, and you get direct access to all of our suppliers. Remember, we're a 66-year-old insurance company. We've got lists of suppliers who are giving us corporate rates, discounts, prices, managers, all sorts of things that you couldn't get as an individual. For 274 Rand, you get access to the whole lot every single month. Data, retail stores, grocery shops, travel agents, motor vehicle companies. You would see Ford is outside today. They're one of our suppliers. You get special rates, account managers, vouchers, prices, depending on the supplier. You get also, and you can have all of them every month for 274 Rand with us here. We love it. It's our non-insurance, non-financial product. We think it's absolutely fantastic. So, folks, that's DuePoint. From top to bottom, you can go do more research if you'd like. You'll find that I've told you everything this morning. The decision this morning is not really about DuePoint. The decision this morning is about whether you are willing to change the way you earn income. Right now, you are stuck in a system that controls you. With DuePoint, you get to be in the controlling seat. If you want to become a wealth engineer, if you want to take this tool and start using it, it's very simple. Get out your iPhone, your tablet, our iPads outside, hook up into our free Wi-Fi here, go to DuePoint.net. That's our website. Click apply, fill the form out. No money will pass from your hands today, and you're a wealth engineer. You can start growing from today your channels with us. Then go out and get our tools. If you're serious, get to the counter or order them at info@DuePoint.net and get our USB sticks with the presentations on. Now you can do the presentation anywhere, anytime. Get the backup batteries for your phones. Your phones are always dying. I'll bet you half your phones are dead already this morning. Get the batteries so that your phones don't die. Get the business cards. Guys, this is your last 5 days to order business cards. As I understand it, the printers are closing in December. The next time you're going to be able to get your custom-made business cards from us is going to be like February. So get your orders in now. You can do it from your phone app. You go to Tools Downloads. You'll find the business card form there. Or you can fill the form out here at our information counter. Get your cards in. If you're serious about this business, you want to be able to connect people in a professional manner. We've got all sorts of other tools. Get them at our counter. Prices are on the counter there if you want to see them. Folks, we want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's your #1 connection point with us. Your #1 connection point with us. It is free to subscribe to YouTube. Go to YouTube, search DuePoint channel, click subscribe. You now know when we go live every day, and you know when we upload videos to you. We want you to download our free app onto your phone or tablet. Use our Wi-Fi here. Get it onto your phones. It plugs you into your channel in real time. In real time, you are connected. You can see minute by minute what's happening in your channel. Your training is there. Guys, please do the training. Click on Tools, click on Basic Series, watch the training videos in order so that you know what's going on here at DuePoint and how to do this business. Your personal details and documentation and your tools are all on your app. Get it in, plug it in, and get started building here with us at DuePoint. Then, when you load up your app, click your name in the top left-hand corner, click on the face picture, take a profile pic of yourself, neck and shoulders, not the rest of your body and kids and all, just head and shoulders, please. Okay, take that picture. If you do, you get 1,000 XP immediately. Immediately you get 1,000 XP. So make sure you plug in and you get that done before you leave here today. Folks, you know what to do. I want to tell you what not to do. There are 5 things I want you to remember. Read our code of conduct, start with that, but don't do these 5 things. Do not become a wealth engineer if you cannot afford to become one. There are costs involved, folks. YouTube costs money, but this business is all online. You're going to have the money to do it. Transport, moving yourself around, connecting to people, it costs you money. Don't become a wealth engineer if you don't have internet access or a smartphone. You can't do this business then. There's no paper applications and brochures here. Everything is online. You're going to need access to the internet, and the people you put into your channel are going to need access to the internet. And then, folks, don't become a wealth engineer if you struggle with transport. You can't connect people if you can't move. Make sure you're the right person and you put the right people into your channel. If you are the right person and you do become a wealth engineer, the number one thing I don't want you doing is filling the application form out on behalf of other people. It is a criminal offense to do it. You can end up in jail. Remember, that application form is our contract with you. You're going to sign in their terms and conditions. You're going to sign in their product terms and conditions. You're going to give me authority to raise debit orders against your bank account. You cannot sign that on behalf of somebody else. Even if it's your granny in the Midlands who's never seen a computer before, she's the wrong person for your channel to start with. You cannot fill it out. Rob always says there's a police station in every city in Joburg. We will, in the country. We'll find you. Okay. Do not fill the form out. Everyone must fill their own form out. Don't put direct family members in your channel if they live in your household. If they're in your house, your husbands and wives must work on a 1W number. Children that are in the house cannot be part of your channel, okay? If they live outside your house, then it's absolutely fine. You can put them in. Speak to your lead wealth engineers if you want more information on that. Guys, you are freed from the task of selling, advertising, and advising. You never have to do an advert for DuePoint. In fact, we tell you you're not allowed to. There are so many laws governing our business, you don't know them all. No advertising on Facebook, no social media ads, no web pages, no business forums, nothing. You are absolutely welcome to engage with people on your personal Facebook page. I joined DuePoint today. It's so exciting. Come join me. No problem. But do not go out and start a Gauteng DuePoint Facebook page. Jeez. You are not DuePoint. You don't know how many laws you're breaking when you do stuff like that. Don't start a web page that says DuePoint on it. Don't go and advertise our products on business forums. That's not your task. Your task is to engage with people, connect them to us, and build an opportunity for them to create a new economic future for themselves. And then, folks, take responsibility for everybody that you connect to DuePoint. We don't look after your people. They're your people. They're your people. If you're going to send them here, make sure you come with. We're not going to look after them. So if you don't do those 5 things, you're going to be A for away here at DuePoint. If you're serious about this business, we want you to get your teams in here. We want you to book what's called a Teamworks meeting with us. Once you've got a few people, you get them in a room with Rob and I. We do a personal training session with you. If you're around the country in different provinces, it doesn't matter. You book them still. We do a live stream presentation and training directly to your team, no matter where you are in the country. So everybody, it's 5 days to December. I think there's a few days into December before we're going to close this function down. If you want a Teamworks meeting with us, this is your last opportunity this year. Otherwise, you're going to have to do it with us in January and February next year. Please book Teamworks meetings with our client service teams. Guys, Ford, one of our Wealth Points partners, if you're a Wealth Points buyers member and you pay that $274 a month, they have incredible deals for you. They've extended their Black Friday to today for us alone. They're outside. They've got cars for test driving and viewing and all of that. Today is your chance. If you're here today and you're a member of the Wealth Points program, go out and take advantage. They're here for you guys this morning. 5 days left, ladies and gentlemen, of November. 5 days left. Wealth engineers, if you've been serious, then you've done well so far. But you still have 5 days to complete your effort and your energy in building your income, not only for the future, but for December. We pay on about the 17th of the month every month. That means 1 week before Christmas. Wealth engineers, if you've built a great income over the last couple of months, you know you're going to get an SMS on your phone on about the 17th of December with money coming into your account instead of money coming out. How great is that? Let's finish November flat out and let's get straight into December. Straight into it, no delay, as we build our economic future here. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll see that we are very serious about what we're doing here, very serious. Look around, have a look at what we've done. We are going to be part of the economic solution in South Africa. That's what we're doing here, and we want you to be part of it. If you've got questions and concerns, come and ask us. Ask your lead wealth engineers and ask us. We've had to answer the questions before. We've had to in building this business. Come and get those answers. But don't leave today without this tool. Take the tool. Don't chuck it in the bin on the way out. Take it, use it, start changing your future with us. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see you all outside, and thanks for all of you who've watched live.